So we have the very last food truck here on the WCCO Plaza.
Yeah, it's been a great week of visiting with some of the awesome food trucks that we have here in the Twin Cities. And this morning we have two women who call themselves the fairy godmothers of the food truck scene in the North. Chef Shack, one of my favorites. Allie is here with the Chef Shack ladies.
Yes, Jason, and we're closing it out this morning with a little breakfast burger for you. Not really, it's a bison burger. You can see it's going on the grill, and we also have provided some mini donuts. So Lisa Carlson is getting things warmed up for us this morning, and Carrie Summer is going to talk more about Chef Shack. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. You guys have known each other for a really long time, but why do you guys have that name, Godmothers of the North of the food trucking industry?
Well, we helped change the ordinance back in 2009. We actually started rolling at the farmers markets with our trailer, our first unit, back in 2007. We've been on the road 9 years, and we have a restaurant now in Minneapolis at 31st and Franklin.
So I know this is an early morning for you, and we've got some mini donuts keeping us nice and full this morning for breakfast, but are these one of your signatures that you really started off and kind of made your name in the food trucking industry?
Absolutely. We started off with the donuts. I am a trained pastry chef. It was always my dream to make a mini donut, and I still love to make them 9 years later.
Now there's some nice sugar on that, but what makes your mini donut maybe a little different than the competition?
Right. They are a handcrafted mini donut by us as expert chefs. We do watch all the variables throughout the changing of the seasons, and I think that's what separates ours. In addition to, they're made with certified organic ingredients and a secret sugar.
Y'all were named a top 10 food truck in a national publication a couple of years ago. But for you guys, how have you seen the food truck industry change in the last 10 years?
Well, there's certainly more trucks on the road. I think it's add a nice layer of culinary interest in most major cities with all of the food that's happening. So it's interesting.
I know you're working hard preparing breakfast for us, the WCCO morning crew, but I guess what are you normally doing this early in the morning?
We're usually preparing for the weekend, getting menus written, making sure all the mise en place is taken care of for the restaurants. We are up quite early as restaurateurs.
So Lisa, you have that burger finished for us? Because Jason and Jamie, I know they wanted some food. Can we do a special delivery to them?
We stayed out here waiting.
Definitely.
Ooh. Oh, sorry, Jason.
I know, right? Go ahead, Jamie. I think you should take a big bite of that. The mini donuts are legendary. They were legendary at the definitely at the farmers market scene.
Jason, here you go.
Bison burger. Jamie, your review.
Yeah, it's a
Delicious, very gooey and hot. It's very hot.
It's very hot, right up there. Their restaurant, though, you know, a lot of people can't get downtown to go to the food trucks because they work in the suburbs or whatever. But the restaurant is just a great spot, and these guys are really skilled with barbecue, with smoking meats. So definitely worth.
Smoked brisket.
The smoked brisket
Definitely.
is killer, and the bison.
Delicious. Matt, how's yours? We sent one back in there.
Yeah, I was going to complain that I was the only one stuck inside, but look at this special delivery.
Yeah, no complaints. You're set.
Yeah, thank you guys. I will dive into this here in a second.
It's just heartbreaking.
Yeah, this has been a good week.
We got to put the brakes on today because it's the last day of food truck week. Can't Allie set up some other?
Can we do it next week? Maybe
Yeah.
pizza week? Let's see what we can do to keep the food going. We do end this morning with the beginning, really the pioneers of the food truck movement in the Twin Cities. Allie is right outside the studio, and she's inside Chef Shack.
And can you believe it, Jason? It all started with these mini donuts, but believe it or not, these are not the best sellers for the Chef Shack food truck. It is the bison burger, which is on the grill right now. And Lisa Carlson is grilling. Carrie Summer is going to do all the talking for us this morning. So you guys have been friends for a long time.
Yes.
And really pioneers in the food truck industry.
Indeed.
How has this been for you guys the last decade?
Just a whirlwind of excitement. We have 3 food trucks, 2 restaurants, and yeah, it's nonstop. We own our own properties and our trucks. We work for ourselves. We call our own shots. You know, lots of cooking and drinking wine.
So what does the lunch line look like on a typical day for you guys?
Pretty busy, you know, 25 to 30 people deep, just burgers nonstop.
And your bison burger, all
Bison
local.
burger. Yes.
So Lisa's cooking that on the grill.
Yeah.
What makes it unique? What makes it different than a burger? Jason just published something on his website about how popular burgers are these days.
Hand pattied with a chef's expert touch. We don't pack it too tight. It's seasoned properly with a nice kosher salt and a fresh grind of pepper on a really hot grill, and we leave it. We leave it so it gets a crust. That is one of the grilling secrets.
Crunchy.
Crunchy. Nice exterior, grilled to a medium.
No flip-flopping.
No flip-flopping. Just leave it sit, turn it over once, then goes the cheese. We do the egg. And on a toasted, beautiful brioche bun, lots of fresh organic fixins, lettuce, tomato, onion, and a secret meat sauce.
Now, you're known as the godmothers of the food trucking industry of the North. So what does that mean, and really, how did it all start for you guys?
Back in 2006 and 2007, we started to tune in the Midwest to chefs doing better food out of mobiles. And we started at the Mill City Farmers Market. We then bought our first trailer in 2007, and we knew this was going to pop. This was going to be the next big thing. So we jumped on the wave and bought 2 more trucks in 2009.
And what is the secret to making good mini donuts?
Really watching the variables and the temperature outside, temperature, humidity. Just like with any baked goods, you're going to get different variables within the seasons. So with chefs trained eye, always watch how the batter looks.
Well, Carrie, thank you so much. And thank you to Lisa, too, for making sure things stay warm on the grill. So I'm really sorry, you guys. The food truck week is going to turn into a pumpkin at 7 o'clock. So hurry up and get your mini donuts.
That bison burger was awesome, by the way, too. Just so delicious.
We have one more for you.
Oh, bring it in.
Just what we need. Thanks, Allie.